Alright, hi, my name is Juan Morales, and this is my final vlog for my senior capstone. It is currently 4 p.m. and today is April 28, 2017. My capstone focused on encouraging community participation at the local animal shelter, and the shelter that I ended up choosing was the Marius Roberts Pet Adoption Center. The problem I attempted to conquer was to try to get people to consider doing volunteer work and possibly even donating. My solution was to take time out of my days to talk to people, try to get them to donate and volunteer, as well as simply informing them about the issue if they didn't want to take part in any of the other two options that I had. Throughout the process, I hoped to learn what groups of people were more interested, but I found out there weren't really any specific groups of people. It was all basically just random. Like, for example, I was expecting that maybe like one sex over the other was gonna be more interested in the topic, but honestly, it was all just random. When it came to the steps, I began with all the research and written parts of the capstone, and then I moved on to talking to the people at the Marius Roberts Pet Adoption Center. And after that, I ended up getting good information from them. Like when it came to donating, they said they don't really care if they don't get money, but they gave me like a pamphlet that had a list of different items that I could have donated, and basically I used that whenever I was talking to people. Like I was saying, they don't really have to donate that, but if they do, or they don't really have to donate money, but if they do, I was gonna use it for either some of those items or just give it to the Marius Roberts Pet Adoption like that. And basically, after that, I then created a possible volunteer sheet where I talked to people and encouraged them to consider volunteering in their spare time. While doing this, I also ended up raising some money for the shelter. It was a good amount, but with all this time that we had, I was honestly expecting to get a little bit more, but I was honestly just surprised at the amount I got. And basically, after that, as far as the obstacles went, I encountered way more people than I actually thought I would, who didn't really want to be a part of this quest I was trying to accomplish. Like, whenever I was asking people to, if they wanted to volunteer, just like not sign, but just print their name, saying that they'll at least think about it and actually consider it, most people just didn't even want to hear me out. Like most people just left and didn't even sign or print their name at all. And then basically throughout the journey, I actually felt good because I know I impacted this shelter, even though it wasn't really in a big way, it was in a small way. But because of the research I did, I actually learned that there are many people who abandon their pets for many reasons, but the main one was basically that people just can't simply afford to provide for their pet, and that's the main reason they end up just abandoning them, because they can't themselves, they can't afford these pets. And basically when it came to myself, I actually learned that I don't give up as easy as I expected to, and that alone actually made me proud of myself. And I don't regret the outcome, but I do wish I would have had more time to talk to more people and possibly made an even bigger impact than I did, even though the impact I had was small. But if I would have had more time, I felt that I could actually made a bigger impact. And to the incoming seniors, my biggest advice would be to basically just choose a topic that you actually enjoy and just basically don't procrastinate, because I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning I did a little bit, but eventually I caught up, and towards the end, honestly, because of the procrastination I did in the beginning, it cost me to actually have to work harder than I should have. But that concludes my final vlog and the overall practicum and my outcome.